Hey guys, how's it going? I'm EG Magnum, and here we go, another update for GBO2. So another week, another mobile suit. We have the Gapsley, and I am salty because guys, the general unit, 600 cost. Another flat 600 general, and yeah, it transforms. See, there it is, and it's not a support. I mean, we've got, what, 3 options left now? And I'm going to go and do my rant here, just to get it over with. But, got like 3 options. And also, that's one reason why I decided just to do this video this morning instead of doing it last night. Also, because sleep is good. People need sleep. So, I'm trying to get a decent sleep schedule and stay on it as much as possible until I do a 24-hour stream coming up in like 2 weeks. Whoops. But anyway, Gapsley, level 1, 600 cost. It is a general, and it looks really cool. Again, after kind of seeing what they've done with it, though, it does kind of feel like a general. So it has its beam saber. It has the Phaidine rifle, only I'm hearing it's not the prototype. I did get some stats from some screenshots from people, but not everything as far as weapons, which that's kind of hard to show off, but it is the Phaidine rifle, actually. Never mind, I got that one over here. So, not too bad damage, and I did not full screen that, so we'll pull that up again. So, here we go. Man, it looks cool, though. So, there it is. That is the Phaidine rifle. It has this cannon things on its shoulders. It can shoot those, it can shoot that, and it's got the lance there, and I believe it's got a normal beam saber. Did we see it in that? Pretty sure it has a normal beam saber. I did not get a screenshot of the actual weapons list, but on a side note though, the rifle itself does have a difference in its transforming mode. Heat rate 60%, range 450, 2000 damage. I don't know which mode is which here, so oops. But in the other mode, 55%, 550 range, and 1800 damage. So I'm guessing that is the. Actually, I could just do the speed here, right? It's normal speed, movement 185, so that has to be the transform. So the 55% heat rate is the transform mode of it. And again, it's cool that they're doing that change when things transform, that they have a different set of firing. Now, skills wise, it has actually quite a bit. So fully transformed, we have the transform flight, high performance radar, melee combat controller level 1, high spec AMBAC, high performance balancer, flight control program level 2, so it doesn't get shot out of the sky, anti-blast stabilizer 1, force injector level 2, so it's got the good one, and emergency evasion level 1. So again, overall, really general kind of style suit once you kind of look at it, with it having the melees and having the lance version with the Phaidine rifle, and I believe it has a beam sword or a beam saber too, so you should be able to do kind of like a striker style play with it, because I mean, right there it is in the picture, so I don't see why it wouldn't have that beam saber. But anyway, moving on here, we have the Titans helmet 1 and the normal suit. Big deal for supports, and this is why I waited till today, because I had that little rant, but this is amazing. So I love the Yuma Lightning. Yuma Lightning is a really awesome suit. They just buffed it, and I think it's got a pretty solid place if you're going to use either the bazooka, the boombox, the multiple missiles where it shoots 4, or the beam rifle. It's got a ton of options, and I think it's a really solid suit. With the boombox or the bazooka, you can really combo well. I've been seeing it played a lot recently, especially after the buff. And the Type B. Oh my gosh, is this suit good? Now to have it at 550 is amazing. This suit has a ton of firepower. The missile now travels fast for a knee stagger. You've got the little rockets that come out of the top of the launcher there for a lot of damage. You just vomit rockets on somebody. You got the cannon. They just buffed the blast area. I didn't know it actually had that poor of a blast area, but now it's awesome. It's the exact same as the full armor. And then you have the beam. Now it's easy to switch to and combo with. So tons of weapons, always have something to fire. And you definitely don't have to rely on the little shoulder missiles that seem to be different as well. I don't know. I feel like they've been slightly different ever since they changed the full armor Thunderbolt. And they just haven't really said anything. But yeah, those shoulder missiles still kind of suck. But they seem a little different. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I never use them. And I never have to use them. Even when I'm playing the full armor. So with this, though, they have a banner for it, so you can spin with a boosted rate for both the Human Lightning and the Full Armor Thunderbolt. That's one reason why I was pointing out their benefits. So, if you don't want the General 600, you've got an awesome support here, and a pretty decent General that is kind of more of a shooty General than anything. So, oh, and its downswing is amazing. Really good. Kind of like how the Deech's downswing actually uses a really easy and awesome Naginata swing. And here we go. GBO days, guys. Oh, real quick, I do want to mention one thing, and we're going to put this right here. I didn't know where to put it, but now that I'm thinking about it, go ahead and close this. We'll back out and go in and look at this. So, I had no clue about this. But yeah, the rankings are done, apparently. So if you try to go into a ranking thing, period 6-9. So, oh, okay. So that's all this is. So they're changing it. Got it. So now you have to do a sortie cost of 250, and they're going to change these around each week, which is kind of cool. This one, I guess, is still the same as always, but yeah. I guess that one's just going to be each week you get to show off. And this one is 300 cost now from 350. I'm actually really curious to see some of these rankings. Let's see what we got. The DS! Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. If you needed any proof that it was a damaged beast, and the Cold District still doing work, looks like, with the Shin Matsunaga. Interesting. I was curious to see if we see 3 DSs or something, probably because you can't get in there and you'll knock each other over. That is really, really interesting. Let's go and take a look at this one. And we've got that's the FS with the goof. So 250 is what you got to do here, so that makes sense. Yeah, I was going to say probably have some form of support in the 3-man group. But yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, go back to this though. So GBO days. Good to go. Get in there, get your free suit a day. Probably going to be recycle tickets for me. Also, if you happen to have 30 tickets or 30 tokens and you want to go for the 3-star, you're guaranteed a 3-star suit. And hopefully you're not as unlucky as me this time, where I got 9 weapons and the 1 3-star suit. And it was just a repeat that I don't care about the research on. So, good luck. Hopefully you have better luck than me. Again, the not a support thing. RIP. Really awesome that we've got this. And I just kind of showed it there on screen. The other awesome thing, all 3 of these suits are amazing. The rabbit type, I finally got it. I bought both of those. Get in there right now. I think you have the rest of today and then another 24 hours to get the rabbit type, I can highly recommend that suit. The Zaku cannon is amazing normally, but the rabbit type actually adds a couple of extra bells and whistles that just make it even better. And then you have the Pell Rider. So the space type is amazing. It's got a Gatling gun, tons of damage, of course Hades, and this is top tier spacesuit for sure. I can highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite spacesuits, and a really good ground suit that I would actually kind of say is more of like a raid style general, if you will, that also has a heavy knee stagger with a cannon. I mean, it has so many weapons. It has everything. Ground heavy arms for sure. You kind of got your cannon with your leg missiles. You got your, you can run in, you can dodge roll, kind of like a, well, it's kind of like a BD3 almost, but with BD2's downswing kind of thing. And yeah, it's just overall an amazing suit. All three of these I could highly recommend. So if you're a space player, get the space type. If you're, I mean, the only downside is I believe the Pell Rider ground heavy arms is 395 tickets. So that is a lot of tickets for that thing. So I don't know. That's the only thing keeping me from getting it. I don't have it, and again, that's the only thing stopping me is because it's 395 tickets. And yeah, it's, I don't know if that's worth it for me. So if you have the spare tickets though and you want a general, can highly recommend this suit. All three of these are just fantastic. And in the DP store now, the Shin Matsunaga level 3, pretty hype. Yeah, it claps at all levels, and its axe keeps getting stronger each time. So it's actually pretty insane with its like final axe. Yeah. Cost-wise, though, you're kind of getting a little too high for it to really start to get outclassed, maybe, with especially what they've added. But still, it is fun to ask people a question. So definitely can recommend getting in there and having some fun with it. Clan missions, or clan matches. Yes. Words are hard. So, the 6th, coming up, Saturday, 5 a.m. Hopefully I'm up that early. We'll see what happens. So, 6v6. Kind of cool. City Ruins, 600 cost, basic. The next one will be on the 13th, which is a Monday, simple 4v4, 400 cost, party base. So, the thing is, though, with the 13th, that is at 9 Pacific. So, pretty cool. I'm just noticing, though, that they have, oh, wait, never mind, yeah. 9, I just was looking at the numbers here, I'm like, wait, that doesn't look right. But, 9 o'clock. I'm being dumb. Reading is hard too, I guess. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this one, though. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Usual links will be down in the description. But, yeah. Overall, it's really sad and disappointed. For real, though. I am kind of disappointed that that's not a support. I mean, after seeing it again, it does feel like a general, but I could see it being a support, especially with those cannons. They could have turned those into more of a supporty cannon thing. But, you know, we've still got the Bound Dock, we've still got the Methus, and we still got the Hammurabi, I think. If there's any more, let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah, we got 2 awesome support editions and an easy way to get a awesome support. So I'm satisfied for now, but man, we better get one. Like, at this point, I'm like, I want the Bound Dock. Like, Bound Dock has to be a support now. Like, it's going to be the next Zoc. So, anyway, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace!